I don't think there's a more exciting team to do a rebuild with right now than the Washington Wizards. This team just completely blew it up. They traded away Bradley Beal to the Phoenix Suns for Chris Paul, Landry Shamet, some swaps and some seconds. Then they traded Chris Paul to the Golden State Warriors for Jordan Poole, Ryan Rollins, a protected first down the line in some seconds. And then they also had a 3-team trade involved with the Clippers. Then that fell through and it came back with the Grizzlies and the Celtics, and they moved Kristaps Porzingis to Boston. Marcus Smart went to Memphis, and Washington got Tyus Jones. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? We're going to be doing a 10-year Washington Wizards rebuild, which I'm super excited for. They drafted Bilal Coulibaly last night with the 7th overall pick. They traded up with some of those seconds they got with the Pacers. It is tough right now to get the Kristaps trade done, but don't worry, it will happen. We'll have Tyus Jones on the team. Kyle Kuzma, we are not going to re-sign also. So yeah, Kispert, Denny, welcome back. We're going to be building around those guys. Bilal, Jordan Poole as well. I'm recording this on Friday afternoon, so you guys should be seeing this early on Saturday, hopefully. And yeah, I hope nothing kind of changed too much. And yeah, Bilal Coulibaly is going to be a project player. He only averaged 6 points overseas. They also got Tristan Vucevic, sorry, I'm probably going to butcher his name. I don't know if he's ever going to crack the rotation, but they got him in the 2nd round. We got no qualifying offers to deal with, and yeah, I wonder like what's going to happen in free agency. We will have to spend some money, so I'm going to give Kristaps Porzingis basically a 1-year deal to come back. Then I'm going to get that 3-team trade done. So yeah, let's do this 3-team trade right here. All right, so right now in free agency, we do have about $18 million. I don't know if I'm going to use it at all because I have about 8 or 9 guys that I want to play. We also got Patrick Baldwin Jr. in that trade, I did forget. So maybe I would look for like another center on this team just to back up Daniel Gafford on a 1-year deal. Nothing too crazy, so like Drew Eubanks. I'm going to try to save some money down the line. Like if we could build DC back up, we could be a big market team. DC could be a big market franchise, but they've just been so mid for so long. So Jordan Poole is probably going to be the starting shooting guard with Tyus Jones as a starting point guard. I could look to move Monte Morris as well right now. So we're going to be doing this trade with the LA Clippers. They need some more point guard help for sure. Did they bring back Russell Westbrook? They did not. So like their best point guard is Bones Highland, and they got Gabe Vincent as well. We're getting Robert Covington, who's an expiring contract, and we're getting a 2025 swap worse with the Thunder. So the Thunder are probably going to be good this year, which means the pick isn't going to be great. The Thunder are getting the Clipper side of things, but it's still a 1st-round pick nonetheless for Monte Morris. All right, so this is going to be the 9-man rotation. Tyus Jones, Jordan Poole, Cord Kispert, Denny Avdia, and then we have, and then Daniel Gafford. We have Johnny Davis, Bilal, DeLon Wright, and Drew Eubanks off the bench. I think I'm going to send Patrick Baldwin Jr., who was a former 1st-round pick, so we still have him for 3 more years on his rookie contract, to the Capital City Go-Go. So yeah, our pick is lottery protected this year. We will get it from the Knicks. Don't you worry. We're probably going to be pretty bad unless we're going to have Jordan Poole dropping 29 a night and Tyus Jones with 26 and 11. Denny Avdia had 26 rebounds? Come again? Well, that's kind of crazy. And then we beat the Milwaukee Bucks. Okay, Tyus Jones is going off. All right, next up against the Cavs, and we have started off the season 3-0. I'm very confused to what's going on. Denny and Tyus Jones with 40 minutes apiece. Bilal plays 17 there. Okay, I'm kind of confused what this rotation is going because I did download a scenario, and I haven't done this in a while. So, yeah, we're going to see how this unfolds. I will see you guys most likely at the midseason point, and I'm very confused how this team has started off 4-0. All right, so this team is 24-29 at the All-Star break. It would be crazy if Jordan Poole made the All-Star game for us. It doesn't look like we have any All-Stars, which is fine. Yeah, we've been around 500, and then we've lost a couple of games as of late, but 24-29 is fine. Jordan Poole has been our leading scorer, only 19 points a night, which is interesting. Tyus Jones, 15 points and 7 assists. He would have good trade value, but honestly, since we don't really know who our franchise point guard is going to be, I may give him a 3-year extension. He's only 27 years old. He's one of the more underrated players in the league. Shout out to Denny Avdia, who's becoming an elite rebounder, but his efficiency has been really poor. He's going to be a free agent at the end of the year. I might have to play around with some of these tendencies with the scenario, which is fine. Bilal, yeah, I guess that's what I expected from him in his rookie season. Johnny Davis has been not too good, unfortunately. All right, so we are 24-31 at the moment, and we're going to do this trade with the Miami Heat. This is a draft pick that we will actually see. DeLon Wright for Duncan Robinson and Miami's 2028 first because they get off of the Duncan Robinson contract. It's not great. It has basically 2 more years after this year, but I get an unprotected first off it. Could I get theoretically 2 first-round picks if you want to get off that contract? Probably not. Rocco and that swap You know what? I would do that. I would give you Rocco. I think that swap's not going to be good value because the Thunder aren't good. So I'll take the Heat's first round pick this year, and I'll take it in 2028, and they get off the Duncan Robinson contract. That's what we got to do as a rebuilding team. Take on bad contracts, get some draft capital. And the Heat are 26 and 30. They just really wanted to get off that draft pick. So I will take that 100%. We can add 2 new rookies in this class. We got no contract extensions to do at the moment. I may go in a new direction with our head coach in the offseason. I'm probably going to fire Wes Unseld. Nikola Jokic wins MVP once again, his 3rd and 4th years. Wemby is your Rookie of the Year in San Antonio. Chris Paul, shout out to him, as your 6th Man of the Year in Golden State. And Denny gets Most Improved. I would be so happy with this, but the dude just wasn't efficient whatsoever. But I still think we can improve his shooting in the offseason, and I would like to extend Denny as well. We don't get Bilal on... Oh, no, we do. Our rookie second team. Shout out to Bilal. And did we make the play-in tournament? We did not, which is good. Uh-oh, and neither did Miami. That is huge for us. Here were the end of the season stats. I thought Jordan Poole was going to score a little bit more than 19, but that's fine with me. Denny, we already went over him. I thought Tyus Jones was really good this year for what he was. Kispert at 13 points. What did he shoot from 3? 37%. Gafford was solid as well. If I take a look at the standings, how many wins did we finish with? We finished with 28. That's fine with me. Wow, we've really sucked in the second half of the year. We were 24 and... Wait, we were 24 and 29. We finished 28 and 54? No way. We went 4 and 25 to finish the year. What? After I traded away DeLon Wright, that's insane. Donovan Mitchell is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and then Booker in the West, and the Cavs win in 5 with D. Mitch being your Finals MVP. So we do get our first round pick. It's lottery protected, I believe, every year for the next 3, and then it turns into some seconds. So we are projected, let's see, Miami's pick is at 11, and our pick is going to be at 3. Let's go. Give me some luck in this lottery. And we get the 2nd overall pick in the draft. Let's go. The Knicks actually get that, not the Thunder. But yeah, that pick is ours. Don't worry, 2K has the wrong protections on it. And we got Miami's pick at 11. Oh, and we also got Phoenix's pick at 20. Did we get a Phoenix unprotected first? I believe it was a pick swap. So I think Phoenix does get that pick. So I will give that back to them. So yeah, Wes Unseld contract was actually up. Do we go after Greg Popovich? Would he want to come and coach the Washington Wizards? I would try to steal Kevin Young, the top assistant on the market over there in Phoenix. I don't think we're ready to get like a veteran coach like a Ty Lue. I don't really want Steve Clifford, if we're being honest. So is there another coach? Joe Mazzulla? Mark Dagno? I mean, Billy Donovan wouldn't be the worst option in the world. I feel like I'm going to get blocked on Kevin Young. So I may have to look at a plan B. Jacque Vaughn? Chris Quinn? He's a top assistant as well. Would he want to come to Washington? Anybody else down here? Doesn't really look like it. And all right, we get Kevin Young. That was easy. And I'm going to look to bring in Joe Mazzulla, maybe as our assistant next to him. Let's go. And we're here at the NBA draft. If we take a look at the mocks, Buzelis could be there for us. It looks like Robert Dillingham may be the consensus #1 pick. I don't mind Xavier Booker as well. I don't think I'm going to trade Jordan Poole. Don't think I'm going to trade Gafford. I can't trade Robinson. Nobody wants him. And Bilal, we want to keep developing as well. So let's just go into the draft. We have picks 2 and 11, which is phenomenal for the rebuild. The Bulls take Robert Dillingham with the #1 pick. And you know what? With #2, I'm going to take Isaiah Collier. I still plan on re-signing Tyus Jones, and Collier is going to come off the bench. But I like to get maybe my next point guard for the future. And yeah, Collier's at a USC. And then we're on the clock here at number 11. We could get Bronny. We could get Aaron Bradshaw, KJ Evans, Tyrese Proctor. But I'm going to go for a backup center. And I'm going to get either Alex Sarr or Kel'el Ware. I'm going to get Alex Sarr out of France here with the 11th overall pick. So let's sign these next 2 guys right here. We get the guy to back up Daniel Gafford, and we get Isaiah Collier to back up Tyus Jones. Corey Kispert picking up that team option. Shamit, no. Johnny Davis, yes. Patrick Baldwin, yes. Ryan Rollins, yes. Tristan Vukovic, yes. I'm going to pick all those up. Qualifying offers, let's bring back Denny of Dia. I actually think I can get him on a pretty good contract. Tyus Jones, I'm going to give him $15 million a year for the next 3 years. So 30 of it's going to be guaranteed, $30 million. But the last year, I'm going to make it a team option. I believe he will re-sign with us on that. And boom, there we go. And then after moratorium, I'm going to look to re-sign Denny of Dia right here. So Denny, I'm going to give him probably a similar deal, but it's going to be fully guaranteed on that last year. And boom, there we go. All right, so Jordan Poole, we don't see any progression with. I got to change his position to the shooting guard spot. We do see some progression from Tyus, Denny, Gafford, Kispert, Davis, Bilal, Patrick Baldwin Jr. So all good in my book. And let's figure out the rotation for season #2. Well, we are going to start Tyus Jones. We're going to have Johnny Davis, Isaiah Collier, Bilal be the first 3 guys off the bench. I think it's probably going to be in this order. And then Alex Sarr there. I don't know if Patrick Baldwin Jr. is going to get any minutes. We did have to sign Danilo Gallinari. So Alex Sarr is going to get about 14 minutes a night. Johnny Davis probably down to like 20. Isaiah Collier maybe 23 for the 2nd overall pick. Bilal 25. Gafford can get 28. Denny 30. Kispert, can we give 32? Let's go. And then let's do about 33 to the backcourt. And maybe 2 more to Kispert and Denny, why not? So under Kevin Young's balance system proficiency, we are 3 stars. Like I said, I do want to move Jordan Poole's position to a shooting guard where he actually goes down in overall. Okay, and then let's change his secondary position here to a point guard. First game of the season's on the road against the Milwaukee Bucks. We end up losing by 8. Our pick is lottery protected once again this year, so it is not the end of the world if we do not make the playoffs. All right, so Evan Mobley just won MVP. What? Rookie of the Year is Robert Dillingham. Scoot Henderson gets 6th man, I guess, behind Dame, and he gets Depoy. Leonard Miller, shout out to him. I can't believe he fell to the second round. Well, his efficiency sucks here in this save. We do get Isaiah Collier on all rookie first team. Didn't shoot the ball all that well, but it's fine for a rookie guard. They never do shoot well. We did not make the play-in tournament this year, so we are going to be picking once again with our selection. It's going to be in the lottery. Our leading scorer was Jordan Poole, followed by Denny Avdija. I mean, the efficiency still isn't there, but 53% true shooting. He just has to shoot better from the field. Corey Kispert, 14 points, 3 rebounds, shot 42 from downtown. Gafford, man, 14 and 10. Is he the center for the future? Tyus Jones averaged 8 assists for us and shot 38 from 3. Bilal could have won most improved this season. He's getting much better. He could start at the shooting guard eventually when like Jordan Poole is no longer here. Like, could Isaiah Collier and Bilal Coulibaly be our backcourt long term? Maybe. But this team ended up going 32 and 50. So, hey, that's 8 more wins this year than we had last year. You have these Suns and the Cavs in the finals. Once again, we're getting a sick rivalry and just like long-term battle between Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell. So let's see where we get lucky in the lottery, or do we get unlucky? Of course, last year when I didn't have my first round pick, the Thunder had it in 2K's world, that they gave it some luck. Now that I have my pick and my 2K knows that, they're going to drop me from 4 to 6. 4 to 7! F you, 2K, you pieces. But I thought Kevin Young did a fine job in his first year in Washington. So at number 7, the mocks have us taking Trey Johnson. Oh my god, if he fell to me, or Isaiah Elohim, I would love that. We could also trade the pick, so be on the lookout for that. I also want to take a look here at the salary cap table. Yep, here we go. So under contract right now, Poole 33 mil this year, 35 mil next year. Duncan Robinson's opting in. Some of these actually might be off. These could be cap holds because I don't think it's worth 29 million. We have Denny, Jones, Gafford I want to extend. Bilal has a team option, so we're fine there. So let's just start this stretch. We'll see if we can get like a steal at pick 7. If not the end of the world. Ian Jackson goes number 1. Bulls at number 2 are trading the pick for De'Aaron Fox. Fox always gets traded here. There goes Isaiah Elohim. I did not think he was going to fall to me at 7. Nasir Cunningham goes 3. Dylan Harper 4. Barris Bagayoko 5. There goes Trey Johnson to the Miami Heat right ahead of us. And we're going to take Cody Williams out of Colorado here with the 7th overall pick. I've never drafted him before. And then we had a few second rounders as well. Paul McNeil and Isaiah Almanza, I'm going to say his name is. And yeah, he's actually at 70 overall. So yeah, we'll sign all 3 of these guys. Team player options. Johnny Davis for 6.7 mil. He did shoot 36 from 3. I'm going to bring him back. Patrick Baldwin Jr., I'm going to decline it. I just never found room for him in the rotation, so I'll let him sign elsewhere. Picking up the team option on Bilal, of course, and then Duncan Robinson opts in. Like I said, no surprise there. But this is the final year of him on our team. Corey Kispert, I would like to re-sign as well. So let's wait till after moratorium before we re-sign Kispert. He did shoot 42 from 3, and he's a good complimentary piece nonetheless. 21 mil is a little rich for me, so I may wait to see if that goes down. Patrick Baldwin Jr. wants 17 mil. You didn't even play it all last year. I don't think you could be demanding that. All right, so I'm going to actually give him 20 mil a year, but it's going to go down each year. So he's going to get a good chunk of change from me. He's 26 years old. Let me not renounce the rights on him, please, 2K. Don't do that to me. And there we go. Welcome back, Corey Kispert. All right, so we're good at our center duo, good at power forward. We got plenty of wings, and we should be good for next year. Hope to see some improvement from the team. We do see Jordan Poole regress. Okay, because I probably changed his position. Denny is up to an 85. There's Trey Jones, Corey Kispert, Johnny Davis all improving. Nice, nice, nice. All right, so this is going to be our rotation. Jones, Poole, Kispert, Denny, Gafford, similar to last year. Then we have Isaiah Collier. We have Bilal, Alex Sarr, Cody Williams, and Johnny Davis off the bench with this team. We're 10 deep now. We're 3.5 star balance. Let's see how we can do here in year number 3. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander wins MVP this season. Trey Johnson, the pick ahead of us, wins Rookie of the Year. Terquavion Smith? Whoa. He wins 6th man of the year. I would say most improved, but I guess he hasn't played yet. Anthony Black wins that award. So we do get Cody Williams on our rookie second team. I actually think he could be a pretty good player as well. We made the playoffs as the 5th seed. What? What was the Eastern Conference this year? I thought we were tanking. Well, okay, we don't get our first round pick. It's going to go to the Knicks. We went 41-41 and we're the 5th seed. Was the NBA really that bad? As Denny Avdija, and Jordan Poole were our leading scorers. Corey Kispert, Gafford right behind. And then you had Tyus, Isaiah Collier, who played much better in year 2 than he did in year 1. He also averaged 7 assists a night. Bilal actually looked a little bit worse this year, which kind of sucks. All right, well, I did not expect to make the playoffs. We're taking on the Knicks in round 1, so let me edit this rotation. Alex Sarr could be our center, but I did extend Gafford, so I do want to mention that. I give him a 3-year extension, 12.5, 13.5, and then up to 14.5. So this is what the rotation is going to look like for round 1. No Johnny Davis in the rotation. He's going to leave in the offseason anyway. So let's see. Can we beat the Knicks in round 1 and get a playoff series? I thought victory. I thought they had Donovan Mitchell, but it's Davion Mitchell over there in New York. They also have Ochai Agbaji in the backcourt. They drafted Justin Edwards, and in round 1, we unfortunately lose. I didn't expect to make the playoffs. I guess I'll take some playoff experience for our youngins, but yeah, I did not expect to be here. Corey Kispert shot 40 from 3, but 39 from the field. Denny has just been improving each year. He's 25. He's almost into his prime. And let's see who wins the 2026 NBA Finals. It's between the Pistons and the Thunder, and it's the Thunder in 5. And there goes LeBron. He retired on the Celtics, and then, of course, Draymond retires in the same year. So draft lottery time. We are not getting our first-round pick. Wait. Did I just see our... Oh, okay, wait. We have a swap with the Suns, correct? In 2026? Yes. So the Suns get our pick. I think at 21. See, then I don't know who gets the swap. I guess it would be between the Knicks, the Suns, and the Wizards. The Wizards get the best pick at 7, and then I guess it would be a swap. I don't know, though. Wait, I'm confused because it's a swap, but then there's a protection on it. So it's the NBA draft, and we have just the 7th overall pick. J.D. Palm, a potential center here. I don't know if I really want to draft somebody. Jordan Poole's an expiring contract. So I'm going to see if the Thunder would give me the 2027 Denver unprotected for 7. And then I also want the Thunder's first-round pick in 2030. So 2 first-round picks here for pick 7. I don't know. Yeah, you don't have any other picks from any teams next year. So let's get 2 first-round picks for pick 7. I just didn't have, I think, the minutes to add a rookie in this year's draft, or at least a top 10 pick. So the Thunder with that pick took Meek Thomas. Doesn't look anything too crazy. There's Bryce James going in this draft, but yeah, it's really a 4-man draft. Maybe it's a 2-man draft, you could say. So yeah, we're going to pick up the team options on everybody. I think Tyus Jones will start off the bench, and Isaiah Collier is going to start for us. Actually, for these seconds, I'm not going to bring back. I don't know if we have any cap space here. Johnny Davis, I'm going to let him walk. I want him to get more minutes elsewhere. He's just not going to crack the rotation next year. He also wants $20+ million, which I just wouldn't pay whatsoever. I don't know, like KD to Washington would be sick, but we just don't have that cap space right now. I think next year we can make some decisions because Jordan Poole's $35 million is going to be off the books. Same with Tyus Jones is $17 million, so that's $52 million gone. $69 million if you include Denny's contract, and then Corey Kispert's is easily tradable. Like Bilal will be a restricted free agent next year, so I think we're gonna hold off on spending any money in this year's free agency class. And Duncan Robinson is finally gone. So player progression time. This is basically going to be our 9-man rotation. I'm just gonna sign some veterans to fill out the roster. All right, so we're gonna start Isaiah Collier at the 1, Poole at the 2. Kispert at the 3. You know what? I might do something different. I might go with Bilal at the 3 and have Kispert kind of come off the bench. And this is a really good bench. I think Alex Sarr can get about 17 minutes. He was, the 11th pick? Yeah, he was that Miami pick. We're going to have Cody Williams be the 8th man. And then we're going to have Kispert and Jones be the next guys up. Gafford about 28 minutes. Denny 33. Bilal, I would like to see get about 28 minutes a night. Jordan Poole 32. And then we'll go 30 to Isaiah Collier. We are 3.5-star balance under Kevin Young. First game of the season's on the road against the Bulls. We end up going 41-41 last year. Denny Avdija, is he going to break out to being like an MVP candidate this year? All right, we may have a slight problem as Denny Avdija wants about $39 million. I mean, he's 26. He's having an incredible year for us still. And we're one of the better teams in the Eastern Conference. I don't know who his agent is. We are 17 games above 500. That is going to be very tough to pay. We'll see, though, if we're going to pay it. I mean, he's a homegrown guy. We drafted him back in 2020. We'll see, but just wanted to show you guys that. Nikola Jokic wins MVP. LZ Harrington, Rookie of the Year. Trae Young in Indiana is your 6th man of the year. I assume behind Tyrese Halliburton. That's crazy. And Kaysen Wallace ended up in Denver and is your most improved. Whoa, Denny Avdija, that's not going to help his contract negotiations for us. He's going to want more money. All NBA second team. 4.4 assists, 1.4 steals. I think I have to re-sign Denny, man. I think I do. I may have to pay the bag to bring back Denny Avdija. We finished the season as the 1 seed in the East. He's the best player on a 1 seed. We go 53 and 29. Sheesh, man. All right. We had a bunch of guys, I believe, in double digits this year. Yeah, we had, what, 3, 6, 8 guys in double figures. I think Cody Williams could be really good for us. I don't know how he's going to get more playing time. I guess, like, Poole leaves, maybe... I guess Denny's going to stay as our power forward. Isaiah Collier is a starter. 40 from 3, 85 from the line, 9.5 assists. Yeah, I got to keep him there. How'd Bilal do? Bilal was much better this year. Hell yeah. I wonder how much he's going to be asking for in free agency. So let's figure out the rotation for the playoffs. I think Alex Sarr is going to get about 14 minutes. Maybe drop Cody Williams. Tyus Jones just a tad. Gafford, that's fine. Denny, maybe 36 to 28 to Bilal's fine. Jordan Poole's probably final playoff series for us as a Wizard, and we'll give Collier 32. Taking on the Chicago Bulls in round 1, they have Dillingham, who's the number 1 pick back in 2024. He's been great for them so far. So it's cool to see the number 1 pick in Dillingham going up against the number 2 pick in Isaiah Collier. Let's see who wins this round 1 series. 3-1 us, and boom, we end up winning in 5, and we move on to round 2. We get our first playoff series victory of the video. Denny's freaking good, man. All right, round 2, going up against the Philadelphia 76ers, who still have Embiid. Patrick Baldwin Jr. revenge series right here. Damn, they got Kawhi, Maxey, Cole Anthony as well. Milton, Smith, or excuse me, Tate and Payne off the bench. Can we beat them to go to the conference finals? Yes, we can. We win in 7. We beat Kawhi and Embiid in a playoff series. Denny, and Patrick Baldwin Jr. were each team's respective leading scorers in Game 7. That's kind of absurd. Denny averaged 24, 11, and 5. I have to re-sign him. The progression from Denny has been insane. Taking on the Bucks here, who have Drew, Bruce Brown, Brandon Ingram, Giannis Precious, Jeremy Shohan, Bones. Oh, yeah. I don't know if we're beating this 7th seed. Yeah, I don't know who just won. Oh, my God. Let's freaking go. We're in the NBA Finals. Denny, 18, 8, and 5. We're going up against the Thunder. They really blew a 3-1 lead against us. That is absurd. The Wizards are in the NBA Finals. What is going on, man? All right, well, let's see. Can we beat the Thunder, who are probably just, yeah, absolutely loaded right now? They were the 2 seed. They went 12-2 on their side of the bracket. Can we get a championship? No, we end up losing in 5. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is your finals MVP. That hurts. In Game 1, lost by 5. Game 2, we got blown out by 42. Game 3, we won by 8. Game 4, we lost by 32. And then we lost Game 5 by 4. Yeah, I mean, Denny was fine. He was fine. I'm probably going to have to pay Denny, yeah, $40 million a year. That is just insane to say. Curry and Russ head to the Hall of Fame. Draft lottery time. I believe we have the Nuggets pick this year. Oh, we have Golden State's pick in this draft. Wait, no, it's 2030s. I'm not taking that. But Denver's at number 9. Imagine that shot up. So Golden State's pick, yeah, I'm going to get for 2030. This is, I believe, like the 2027 draft. But we do have the Wizards pick at 9. Or, excuse me, the Nuggets pick at 9 and ours at 27. All right, this is an auto-generated mock draft. We got Magnus Sundin. That's kind of a sick name. Projected as the number 1 pick. And then Leftis Giannou, 19-year-old out of Italy. Well, that'd be cool going to the Heat. His ceiling is Dwayne Wade. So I'm going to take Burt Levens here with the 9th overall selection because Jordan Poole could be gone. And then we also got Blake Freeman there at 27. Just another big man guy. So Isaiah Collier, Cody Williams, and Alex Sarr. Let's pick up those team options. We're not going to be able to re-sign all of them. Whoa, I didn't even realize we had Andre Jackson on the team. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we're going to give Bilal Coulibaly the qualifying offer. So Joel Embiid's a free agent, and we do have the money to sign him. I don't think... Wow, we actually do have money to sign Luka. Oh, boy. If I could get Luka on this team, that would be sick. He's got 5 offers. I don't think we can outbid the Mavericks deal. Oh my God, we maybe could. I kind of want Luka and Denny on this team. All right, so I would probably trade away Kispert. Denny now wants $40 million. I would have to probably trade away Kispert to sign Denny and Luka, which is fine. And Bilal, I just hope to get back on the qualifying offer because I'm not paying him $34 million. Poole and Tyus Jones are probably gone. Let me just see. Do we get Luka? Do I want to have a plan B? Wemby's restricted. Scoot's restricted. Obviously, all these guys are hitting free agency. I don't think I want Embiid. Shai is obviously really cool, but let's see if we get Luka. Holy crap, we just got Luka Doncic. Okay. So I think in order to keep Luka, Bilal, and Denny Avdija, I'm going to look to trade Corey Kispert. And we're going to set him in a salary dump. He's an expiring deal. He's an elite shooter, man. Look how freaking good he is at shooting the basketball. But I have a chance to get Luka Doncic, and we're going to send them a 2029, or we're going to be getting a 2029 Heat lottery protected first and a Mavericks unprotected first. So we do that, and I believe... We should be good on this. I honestly don't know. It says no. I think we'd be off by 1.6 million. Okay. So that means I have to move Blake Freeman, who I just drafted. And we're going to be getting a 2030 unprotected first from Detroit for him. So, yeah, we should be okay now be good there. And then sign Luka and keep Bilal and Denny. There we go. So welcome to the team, Luka Doncic. Denny now has a bunch of offers, but none of them are real. So I'm going to give him a 5-year contract worth $200 million. And then I'm not giving Bilal 30, whatever he wants. So I'm just going to hope to get him back on the qualifying offer. And there we go. We get Denny back. All right. So this is going to be the 2028 season. Isaiah Collier is going to be maybe the point guard, Luka at the 2. We are going to start. Who do I want at the 3? I guess Cody Williams. Then at the 4, Gafford at the 5. We'll have Sarr, Burt Levens off the bench. Okay, yeah, we got to get Bilal in there as well. So I am a guy or a roster spot too short than what I envisioned going into the year. So we could play Gary Harris, who's 33. We could play Isaiah Livers. That's not terrible. And then we could look to add somebody at the deadline. Or we can play Isaiah Roby like 12 minutes a night. Yeah, sure, why not? So Bilal could get like 25 minutes. Burt Levens as a rookie, 18 is fine with Alex Sarr. Bilal could be the 6th man. Let's go 28 to Gafford, 35 to Denny, 36 to Luka. And then let's do maybe 33 to Collier, 40 to Williams, maybe 31 to Gafford, and we can give the rest to Sarr and Levens. So we're going up against Corey Kispert to start the season, and we end up beating them. Oh, yeah. Luka with 45 and 16 on his former team. Denny at 37. The Doncic of Diha duo may just be the best of all time. Nikola Jokic wins MVP this year, so shout out to him. Dylan Harper off the bench, probably behind Cade Cunningham. Evan Mobley gets Depoy. Ron Holland, most improved. Kevin Young, coach of the year. Let's go. Luka on all NBA second team. No Denny, though, unfortunately. Wow, Scoot Henderson's in Golden State. And we're going to be taking on the Orlando Magic in round 1. Do they still have Anthony Black or Jed Howard? Well, they picked up Derek Lively along the way. He's having an alright career so far. But yeah, they don't have Anthony Black or Jed Howard, the 2 guys that they took last night. I mean, we are in the year like 2028 there. Denny was still really good. Obviously, he wasn't going to be the number 1 scorer with Luka here now. Cody Williams shot 37 from 3, 88 from the line. So you know what? I will take that. And let's come up with this playoff rotation. How did Isaiah Roby do? He was fine, honestly. He's going to get like 10 minutes a night. Burt Levens, I thought was really good as a rookie for us. He's 23, shot 41 from 3, 82 from the line. Alex Sarr, he's probably going to be, well, he is a free agent. I don't know if I'm going to be re-signing him. He's going to get about 17 minutes a night. Bilal is the 6th man, 32 from 3, 80 from the line, 25 minutes a night. Let's go 30 to Gafford, 36 to Denny, 40 to Luka, and let's do 35 to Isaiah Collier, who's also a free agent at the end of the year. Round 1 against the Orlando Magic. We end up winning in 7. Come on, I got Luka. I know I traded some guys away, but we should be winning this series in better than 7 games. Cody Williams with a 30-piece in Game 7. Luka averaged a triple-double? No, close to it. And then how did Collier average 12 assists? Shot 51 from 3. And then Denny was pretty good in round 1. Now we're taking on the Celtics, who have James Harden, Jaden Ivey, Cooper Flagg, Pascal Siakam, Robert Williams, Jordan Walsh, Cam Johnson. Well, look at the hair on some of these guys, or at least the whole team full of pros. Well, really just 2 players. Let's see if we can beat them and go to the conference finals. And Luka beats the Boston Celtics. He averaged 26, 9, and 10 in that series. Damn, let's go. Now we're taking on Charlotte, who has LaMelo, Herter, still got Brandon Miller. He's turned into a good player there. Bol, DeAndre Ayton, Walker Kessler, Nasir Cunningham, Quentin Grimes. It's a deep team in Charlotte. It's a scary good team, but we sweep them. How was our hardest matchup in round 1 against an 8 seed? We got Luka versus Wemby in the NBA Finals. Oof. Fultz, Jaylen Brown, Ron Holland, Jaren Stevenson, Wemby with Rasacher, Jovic, Sexton off the bench. We are in back-to-back finals. Can we win it all, please? Let's freaking go. We sweep the San Antonio Spurs. The Washington Wizards may have lost last year, but we got Luka and we win it all this year. So Kevin Durant retires on the Brooklyn Nets, so he went back to Brooklyn. That is pretty cool. Big Hall of Fame class right here with KD, James Harden, Lillard, DeRozan, and Paul George. A couple guys getting their jersey retired as well. We also have Miami's first round pick here that we got in, I believe, the OKC Thunder trade from a while back, or I forget what pick this is from, but hey, we have the 7th overall pick in this draft, so I'm not complaining. Or maybe Dallas had this and we got it in the Kispert trade. It would be cool if like 2K implemented like a history for some of these players or like picks. Like you could see, I know you could see what team they were on, but how they got to each team, and you could see it in like a tab here. I feel like that wouldn't take too much effort. So Kevin Young is a free agent head coach. Let's bring him back. And then can I also get Missoula back as our assistant? Oh yeah, let's do, whoa, no. He went elsewhere? Wow, we just lost our head coach. That stinks. Who did he sign with? Don't tell me he took an assistant job somewhere. That would just be so stupid. Yo, we can get a Mia Udoka. I would actually offer Udoka a deal. I don't know if they would match that or block it. Yeah, Kevin Young is not here. I'm really confused. He rejected it. Where would he have gone to? I really don't want to promote Missoula to being my head coach, but there may be not like another option out there. Yeah, we're gonna promote Joe Missoula to being our head coach for just 1 year, or I don't know how many years it's gonna be. I'm gonna give him a 2-year job as our head coach. He'll sign that. Where did Kevin Young go? Oh my god, he took a perimeter defensive coaching job with the Clippers. 2K, I hate you. Oh my goodness, wait, weren't these guys in the auto-generated class last year? How are they in this draft class? I am very confused to what's going on right now. I don't know, though. I thought maybe some of those guys were, but I could be wrong. Julio Rice, 82 overall, 19. He's going to be really good. So I want to see like some of these guys if they've already been in the league. Because no way I just got a duplicate auto-generated draft class. I feel like that's impossible. Holy shit. Okay, there's a Lefteris Giannou, and then there's a Leftos Giannou. Okay. Whatever. That's what just made me tripping. But we end up going with a center in the draft, Stelios, because we probably are going to lose Alex Sarr in free agency unless we get him back on the qualifying offer, which could definitely happen. We actually have like an alright amount of cap space. So I'm going to give Isaiah Collier a 5-year deal, and I'm going to give Alex Sarr a 4-year deal. And we get both of them. I guess Bilal might be gone, unfortunately. Oh no, we could bring back Bilal. Okay, let's give Bilal a 3-year deal to come back on the Wizards. And Isaiah Collier is up to an 89 overall. I guess Denny has stopped progressing. All right, so it's going to be Collier, Doncic, Williams, Denny, Gafford with Bilal, Burt Levins, Alex Sarr, and Stelios, who we just drafted at the 8th overall pick in the lineup. I did take this Dean guy, right? Clarence Dean with pick 30. I'm going to send him to the G League. Under our new head coach, Joe Mazzulla. We're 4 stars. I did not expect to have Joe Mazzulla as my head coach in this video. I can't believe our championship winning head coach left us for an assistant position. Like what? So Victor Wembanyama wins MVP here in 2029. Jeff Tatum, not Deuce Tatum, is your rookie of the year. Nick Smith Jr. is balling out in Atlanta. He's been on 3 teams in his career so far. Giannis still winning DPOYs at age 34. We are the 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. Maybe we have some championship hangover this year. Isaiah Collier averaged 10.8 assists. Bilal, what did he shoot from 3? 32%. All right, we're taking on the Philadelphia 76ers in round 1. They do have Kristaps and Embiid in that front court. Okay, they could have had that at one point, but they'd prefer Jahlil Okafor. So can we beat them and move on to round 2? Oh yeah, we can. We sweep them. We beat them, I think, last year, or that may have been 2 years ago. Denny, 24-9. All right, round 2, taking on the Detroit Pistons. Dylan Harper, Anthony Edwards. Ooh, that's nasty. And they have the 2K Shaq here and Jalen Duren. All right, can we beat them here and go to the conference finals? No, we end up losing in 5. Luke averaged 23. Maybe Denny wasn't the best that he normally is. And yeah, it's going to be a Detroit Pistons, San Antonio Spurs NBA Finals. And Wemby and the Spurs win it all. Wemby gets his first ring. Jimmy Butler retires on the Portland Trailblazers. Does anybody go to the Hall of Fame? We do have one of our assistants retiring. Yep, Jimmy Butler and Kyrie Irving. So draft lottery here. We don't have any picks outside of ours, and our pick is at 25. So do I want to keep Joe Mazzulla as our head coach? I mean, would I even be able to steal Kevin Young? I think we're going to wait. Oh, Nick Nurse is there. He's got 4 offers. I'll give Mazzulla 1 more year. It's 1 year left on the contract. So we got Roberto Sanchez there at 25 and Vlade Tarlak there at 25 in the second round. So what, 45, 55? And they are the same overall, funny enough. Gafford has a $0 team option. I feel bad picking that up. That feels kind of cheap. I don't even know how that happened. So I'll make sure to bring him back on a contract. He's 30 though. I mean, I don't really know if we're going to find an upgrade at the center spot. And Cody Williams, I'm going to have to pay a decent amount of money to. $21 million for Gafford. That seems kind of rich. I'm going to give him a 2-year deal worth about $37 million. And let's get Cody Williams back on a 4-year deal. And there we go. 4 years, $82 million. Player progression, I still think we're in position to win a championship again next year. So they actually want Koulibaly to start over Luka. What are we thinking, 2K? So we end the 2030 season as the 1 seed once again in the Eastern Conference. We're taking on the 8-seeded Cleveland Cavaliers in round 1. They're currently the 8 seed. Luka, I did give a 3-year extension to. He averaged below 20 points. Isaiah Collier was at 18 and almost a double-double. 9.9 assists. Denny of D-Haas, 17.7 points, 7.5 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 50, 41, 87 splits. He's come a long way, man. In year 1, he had a 52% true shooting percentage for us, and now he's got a 65% true shooting. So for the probably playoffs, Clarence Dean wasn't too bad for us. He'll probably get more playing time next year. I was going to say playing time. Burt Levens, let's give about 17 minutes to. Alex Sarr will do about 19. Bilal, that's fine. Gafford, that's fine. I want to go with 37 to Denny. I want to go 40 to Luka. And then we can give probably a couple more to Isaiah Collier. And we can give 30 to Cody Williams, who's been super underrated for us. Former 7th overall pick. So we're taking on Cleveland in round 1. They have Mikal Bridges, Darius Garland, Jalen Slauson, who was just drafted. No, I'm thinking of somebody different. Or maybe that was the Furman guy and his just school there is wrong. But yeah, let's advance here to the NBA Finals, because I think we can go through this East. Oh my God, we just can't. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Isaiah Collier was just your Eastern Conference Finals MVP with 22 points and 11 assists going up against Josh Giddey. We just came down back from 3-0 against the Indiana Pacers in round 2. What? Jarris Walker's still there. They got Halliburton, no longer have Ben Shepherd, it looks like. But yeah, we won by 5, 21, what is that, 23, and then by 10. Sorry, I'm re-recording this like the second half of this video. It's 6 in the morning here. You guys are probably seeing this video out today. And then we came back down 3-1 from the Atlanta Hawks. We went up 1-0, Gafford had 21 and 10, and then the Hawks ended up winning. Oh, no. We ended up winning game 3. Oh, I lied in this one. This one, we almost blew a 3-1 lead. Oh, that's kind of crazy. So we're taking on the OKC Thunder here in the NBA Finals. Meek Thomas was a pick that we gave them. He actually looks pretty good. He's an elite free throw shooter. And the Washington Wizards get another NBA championship with Luka Doncic getting your finals MVP. So that is number 2 for us in this video. We almost had 3. Here were the playoff stats as well. We had 3 guys average 20 plus. That's the big 3 of Collier, of Diot, and Luka. A lot of notable retirees here with Kawhi, AD, Bradley Beal. I don't know if Bradley Beal is going to be headed to the Hall of Fame. A bunch of coaches retiring as well. Nope, it's just Kawhi and AD. Oh boy, we've been getting so many elite Miami Heat draft picks in this video. We have the 4th overall pick via the Heat. I didn't realize how many firsts we have. We have the 22nd pick via Golden State. This is from the Chris Paul trade, the 2030 top 20 protected first, so we get it. We have Detroit's pick at 24 and OKC's pick at 27. Yeah, so Joe Mazzulla's contract is up. I mean, I'll try to see if I can get Kevin Young, but if not, I guess we'll bring Joe Mazzulla back. He just won a championship for us. And yeah, they're going to block Kevin Young, so let's re-sign Mazzulla. I still find it hilarious that he's been my head coach in this video, or he ended up being it. So we have the 4th overall pick, like I mentioned. A lot of centers up here. That means where are some point guards? I don't mind drafting a backup point guard, but if we do draft a center, that means I may move either Alex Sarr or Daniel Gafford. Probably Gafford because he's 31. And yeah, I'm not going to add 3 rookies here, so I'm going to trade the 3 picks in the 20s, and then I'll have 1 more pick in the 20s. A second in 2030, or a second in this draft, for a 2031 unprotected first from Portland and a 2032 unprotected, or a top 3 protected first from Portland. Oh, so I'm debating between Anthony Bell, whose ceiling is Draymond Green, or Sebastian Chandler, whose ceiling is Jamal Murray. Let's go with the power forward, Anthony Bell. So yeah, Daryl Andrews, oh my God, he looks like a freaking beast. But we went with Anthony Bell. Where did Sebastian Chandler go? He went a little bit later, but yeah, he's also 23 years old. We have a 74 overall that we got later in the first, and then a 73 overall we got at pick 33. Burt Levens picking that up. Stelios, we're picking that up. Clarence Dean, we're picking that up. Even Tarlac, I'll also pick that up. Like, we're not going to have really much cap space. We have Jaime Jaquez, who was just taking up, like, one of these final roster spots on the team. It looks like Wemby's an unrestricted free agent. I wonder if he's going to go back to San Antonio. I wouldn't mind if he went to the East. He's going to go to a big market. He's going to go either the Golden State Warriors or the New York Knicks. Whoa, D'Anthony Melton, a 5-star fit. I mean, even if I don't play him, I'll give him a 2-year deal. Why not? So Luka Doncic doesn't go up or down, which is fine. Denny and Collier go up, and so do some other players on the team as well. All right, so we're going to play a 10-man rotation for the regular season, but then we're going to change it up when we get into the playoffs. Let's see if we can win our third title of the video. Cade Cunningham wins MVP on the Utah Jazz. Cason Wallace wins 6th Man of the Year on the Indiana Pacers. They also get the DPOY as well. This dude gets most improved, and the Atlanta Hawks and Quinn Snyder go 70-12. Good lord. Or no, is he back in Utah, Quinn Snyder? That's actually pretty cool if he is. Yeah, he is. And this team went 70-12. Oh my god, they have Cade Cunningham and they have Cameron Boozer. That's kind of absurd. We finished as the 3 seed in the Eastern Conference, so we do get a little bit worse this season. And here were the player stats throughout the season. We had 3 guys score 17 plus. We had 6 in double figures. So we're taking on the New York Knicks. Can we make it back to the NBA Finals? I was gonna say sweep the Knicks in round 1. We sweep the Bucks in round 2. We beat the Hawks in the Eastern Conference Finals, and we're going up against the best team in the NBA, the Utah Jazz, who are 12-3 in the playoffs so far. The Washington Wizards are 12-4, so we're maybe just as good. I don't know. Let's see. This is gonna be a tough test to see if we can win it all, and we lose in 6. Brutal. Cade Cunningham is your Finals MVP. We have now won 2 championships. We have also lost 2 championships now. We do have the 14th pick via Dallas and 20 via Portland, so we have 2 more first-round picks to add into this draft. Missoula brought us to another championship, so I'm not going to fire him. We got 4 new rookies here, 1 in the second round and then 3 in the first round. Tracy Watts was our lottery pick. Team player options, Stelios I'm going to pick up, but there's a chance I may look to upgrade the center position. I don't know if Gafford's a free agent. I did re-sign Alex Sarr. I did re-sign Danny Avdia and Bilal Coulibaly, 2 3-year extensions. Gafford, I think this may be a sign and trade with you and Stelios, so don't take it personal. Daniel Gafford was just here for a while, man. Like, he has been here since the start of this video and a couple years prior to the Washington Wizards. So let's see if we can make a trade. Let's do Stelios, who I took with like the 7th overall pick back in 2028. And we're going to move Daniel Gafford to see if we can upgrade the center position. Honestly, I didn't love any of the trades, so I'm going to trade Stelios and D'Anthony Melton as well as a second for Rex Long and an unprotected Phoenix Suns first-round pick next year. And Luka Doncic starts to regress. He's 32, and we got 2 more years, so we'll get him until he's age 34. Ian Jackson of the OKC Thunder wins MVP this season. Do we get maybe Coach of the Year again? We do not. All right, so we were the 2 seed. We're still one of the better teams in the Eastern Conference. Taking a look here at the player stats, Isaiah Collier led the team in scoring in his age 27 season. We're taking on the Miami Heat in round 1 of the playoffs. They have Isaiah Elohim. They do have Franz Wagner, Justin Edwards, and this Wayne O'Connor guy, as well as Trey Johnson off the bench. Sheesh, this is actually a really good team, even though Justin Edwards is a 88 overall, but just sucks in 2K. Wait, was that Trae Young off the bench, or did I see that differently? Usman Group. It is Trae Young off the bench. Which, look at that. He got traded to Indiana, played 2.5 years there, and then signed with the Miami Heat. I could see Trae Young playing for the Miami Heat one day. Let's see. Can we go back to the NBA Finals? We sweep the Miami Heat. We beat the Hawks in 6. And then we lose to the Pacers in 7. Nick Smith Jr. and Jarris Walker, 2 rookies in this year's class, end up getting Finals MVP, or Conference Finals MVP, and we lost by 17. We really gave up 155 points in Game 7. We scored 138. Oh, that is just brutal. Who balled out for them? It was Kevin Huerter. At what age? 33. You got to be kidding me. So that is, I think, our second conference finals loss in this video. And the Pacers win in 6 with Halliburton finally getting a ring. On to the final year. Oh boy. And we have the 2nd overall pick via the Phoenix Suns from that trade we made last year. So the best player in this class is definitely Gerardo Munoz. Dave Cohen's is his ceiling. I don't think I'm going to take somebody at 2. I think we may make a trade. So I'm going to do this trade with the Raptors where we get the number 1 overall pick in Desmond Bane. But I'm probably going to flip Desmond Bane with Gerardo Munoz after I draft him here. Yeah, he was clearly the best player in this draft, but we are going to most likely trade him. We got Delano Wingate there at 26 and Irvin Bender. I wonder if we could pick up 89 overall Wayne O'Connor from the Miami Heat. 4, it would probably be Desmond Bane. I don't actually know if we can get there salary-wise without including Alex Sarr. I would include, obviously, Munoz. Oh, we could probably do that. Would they accept this trade? Boom, they do. Welcome to the team, Wayne O'Connor, an upgrade at the center spot. Daniel Gafford was very good to us, though. 2K said, let's have Luka Doncic come off the bench this year, and he gets 6th man of the year. But for the playoffs, he will be starting, don't you worry. He finished the season with 120 point per game score, and it was Luka off the bench, so I guess I was going to utilize him to his best ability coming off the bench, in which we are the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. All right, the final year of the 10-year post-Bradley Beal Wizards rebuild. Can we end off on a high note as the 1 seed? Come on, please. I want to end. Oh, no. Don't lose in round 1. Oh, my God. We come back down 3-0. And then we sweep round 2 and round 3. Of course. Round 1 is the hardest series. We were down 3-0 to an 8 seed. That is just unfathomable. And we're taking on the Lakers here in the NBA Finals. They have Randall Best. They have Herb Jones. Ian Jackson, who just won MVP again. Sidney Gilbert, Khalil Ware, Jalen Duren, Jameer Jones, Trey Murphy, Quentin Grimes, Aaron Bradshaw, Samuel Washington. And the Washington Wizards are going to sweep the final 3 rounds of the playoffs. They come back. Oh, my God. Wait, yeah, so we were down 3-0. We really won 16 playoff games in a freaking row. That is absurd. Luka gets finals MVP, and we end the video winning 3 championships. We went to half the amount of finals in this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this 10-year Wizards rebuild. Like I said, it's going to be super fun to see what direction the Wizards go as a franchise. Now that they moved on from Bradley Beal, from Kristaps, they traded Chris Paul. Kyle Kuzma is most likely leaving. They drafted Bilal Coulibaly, who's going to have to take some time to develop. It's very interesting to see what's happening in Washington, D.C. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Drop a like if you did enjoy. Can we maybe hit 2,000 likes on this video? I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.